Hello everyone, today we will make a cake in 1 minute, 1 hour, and in 1 day. 1 minute has started. We take the purchased waffle cake, squeeze condensed milk on it, cover it with another waffle layer, and we keep doing this until the cake is finished. That's it, the simplest cake ever is ready in 1 minute. Let's take a piece. Let's try it. This is like the taste of childhood, and I think everybody's tried this cake. It's super sweet. We have a whole hour to prepare the next cake. Put a saucepan on the stove and pour in 1 liter of milk. Add in 300 grams of sugar. And while it's heating up, we break 4 eggs into a bowl. Now let's whisk them with a whisk. Add 60 grams of flour and mix until smooth. The resulting mass should be poured into a thin stream into hot milk while constantly stirring. As soon as the cream begins to thicken, we remove it from the stove. It remains to cut off 60 grams of butter and mix into the custard. Cover with cling film so that it touches the entire surface of the cream. And leave this in the fridge. Then we take out some store-bought puff pastry and cut it into cubes. We put this on the baking sheets. And send it to the oven. At 200 degrees, literally 10 minutes and you're done. Now let's get it out. We separate the crispest layers from these puff pads and dump them into a blender. Cover it with the lid and place it on the mixer. Now grind it into crumbs. This will be the crust for the Napoleon. The remaining pieces of dough are transferred into a bowl. Our cream has already cooled down. We shift it onto our bowls. And simply combine it into a single mass. We pour all this into a mold. And periodically, we try to make sure that there are no voids in our cake. We put this into the fridge for literally 10 minutes. And then you can take it out of the mold. Sprinkle it with your crust crumbs. And distribute it so that it covers the cake from all sides. Now you just gotta decorate it with berries and mint. Our Napoleon cake is ready in just 1 hour. Let's cut off a piece. Well, let's try it. Okay, this is really freaking delicious, and if you give it more time to soak, it'll be even tastier. Well, let's move on to the cake, the preparation of which will take a whole day. We open up some coconut milk and pour the whole bottle into the pan. Also add in some sugar and gelatin. You'll also need a real coconut. We split it with a hammer. Throw the coconut water also. We take out the coconut pulp and remove the dark layer with the vegetable peeler. We rub the peeled pulp on a grater, and we're left with fresh coconut chips. Now we just need to heat up this mass so that the gelatin dissolves. Pour this all into a measuring cup, and fill into molds in the form of clouds and rainbows. In exactly 950 milliliters are poured into a cake pan. We put this into the fridge to freeze. The next layer will be watermelon. We cut off the peel from it. The watermelon is cracking, which means that it is definitely ripe. The clean pulp should be cut into large pieces. We put them into a sieve and squeeze out the juice with a spatula. So you need to do this with all the pieces except for the watermelon sole. The juice is ready. Add some sugar and gelatin and heat it all up. The watermelon inside is cut first into plates. Then into strips. Finally, dice it into cubes. We put the cubes into a saucepan and measure the required amount of liquid. And pour it into 2 molds at once. And into the refrigerator to freeze. The third layer is pumpkin. Peel the pumpkin. Then cut it in half. And remove all the seeds. The clean pulp is then cut into large cubes. And sent into the saucepan. The pumpkin will be stewed over low heat with the addition of water and with the lid closed. After 1 hour, it's become softer. We open it up. Then we open the condensed milk and pour out the whole jar. Now grate in some lime zest. And for color, use orange dye. Now roughly 4 chicken eggs, a large spoonful of starch, and mix. Pour the pumpkin mass onto 2 baking sheets. And pop it in the oven. When the layer has become pretty dense, it's ready. We take it out of the baking tray, remove the parchment, and put it into the mold. For the next layer, you need pineapple. Cut off the leaves and all the peel. The pineapple core is very dense, so we cut it off. And cut the super sweet pulp into small pieces. Put them into a saucepan. Pour in some orange juice. And onto the stove. Now we just need to add in some gelatin. And dissolve it. Now pour that into some molds. The fifth layer is mint, so we grind it with an immersion blender. Chicken eggs are divided into whites and yolks. A total of 8 eggs are needed. The yolks get a green dye and quite a lot of sugar. We set in some whipping proteins. And while the whites are beating, we beat the yolks with a mixer. So that the whipped whites are stronger, we will also add some sugar. Done. We send the beaten yolks to the whites, crushed mint, and mix. Add baking powder to the flour, and mix. Pour the flour in parts and knead the dough. We pour the ready-made dough into baking sheets. And into the oven. The resulting biscuit needs to fit the size of the mold. Done. Now let's put it in. For the sixth layer, we need blue champagne. We open up the bottle and pour it into a saucepan. All we add is gelatin and melt it on the stove. Then fill in the molds. Those who have tried champagne jelly know what an unusual dessert it is. The last layer is curd. Add sugar, heavy cream, and grind it with a blender. We pour some blueberries into a bowl and grind it up with the blender as well. Gelatin. When it swells up, we put it into the saucepan and melt it. Done. The resulting berry mash should be mixed with the cottage cheese using a mixer. Done. The champagne jelly is already frozen, and you can pour into the curd berry layer. We level it with a spatula and stuff it into the fridge for the last time. Now everything is set. We cut off the bulging film from above. We put it on the stand and turn the cake over. Now we remove the film that was on the bottom. Then take off the ring. Done. Repeat the same thing with the smaller ring. We put this on the smaller tier. But that's not it. We squeeze the melted white chocolate into a bowl. Dye it pink. Then pour it into the mold for small chocolates. And distribute it around. Then we paint our little ones in different colors. Then roll them out into little tubes. Now we'll make a little rainbow out of such tubes of different colors. We're gonna put this on the very top of the cake. We have very little time left, so we bought these beautiful ponies. We're gonna put them next to the rainbow. We've also made such spirals and stars. We take out the jelly clouds with coconut flavor. Our chocolates also managed to set. So we make one of them smaller. And finally, we decorate our cake. That's it, the rainbow cake that we've been cooking all day and night is finally ready. I think it deserves your like, you guys, so give me one. Let's cut off a piece and try it. It's funny that in one bite you get at least 3 different flavors. The most unusual layer is of course the champagne. But if you measure the amount of time spent in taste, then the most ideal cake is probably the Napoleon. Be sure to try it yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on this playlist, because there are still a lot of videos with the food in a minute, an hour, and a day. Bye everybody!